What up? What up? Hey, this Godfrey and Lord Jamar situation is heating up. Did you hear what went down? Well, today we're breaking down the real drama behind the beef, and we're going to see if it's good for the culture. Let's get into it. You ready? Yeah.
About this, what you call it, the situation with, you know what I mean?
Yeah, say it,
Jamar
nigga.
situation. The Lord Jamar situation.
He don't give a fuck about me. He give a fuck about you. That's what he give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. He's disrespectful to me.
How do I know about this situation? It's because it just came up again.
I sent it to you. I watched it.
You sent it to me.
I sent it to you. I was very uncomfortable with it. I consider you like a very close, like a brother to me.
Yes,
I love
sir.
you.
Yes,
so
sir.
when I saw it, it was uncomfortable for me because I fuck with Lord Jamar as well.
Right.
Got to know you, Dante.
And that's crazy because not too long ago, I did a reaction with both of them. One about Vlad and then another one about Flat Earth. And now they into it. But we're going to keep going.
I love you too. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. Now, so I didn't even call Lord. I usually call him here. I call him with the kids whenever he's do something I think is funny or whatever.
Yeah.
So I immediately hit you up and you said, yo, I didn't even see it. I'm not going to watch it.
I didn't see it because I'm like, what is there to talk about? And he's like, and so
why did you think there was nothing to talk about? In general, why do you think that it was resolved?
He went at us first. Then he got mad because of the side date. And then we went line by line.
With the first thing was he came on. He said he wanted a debate. We gave him. I didn't know. I tried to get Neil. I said this before.
Neil deGrasse.
He said he wanted to debate Neil. I couldn't get Neil. I got Professor Dave. If you say this is what your belief is, the flat Earth, then you should. I would think you would be ready to defend it.
He didn't do it.
Nobody did it. Nobody did it maliciously.
No, nothing.
Then
no setup.
Then there was no setup. There was nothing malicious. So he keeps saying it was malicious and somebody set him up. You the nigga. We showed the video where he said, "I'll debate."
Neil deGrasse Tyson is an actor. He's not a real scientist.
Yeah, I saw that.
And so we set it. I won't say set it up because I don't want to use set it up because nobody's. And he was supposed to because I didn't have.
I asked him if he wanted to come on and do the debate, and I said it would be great. And what's funny is he always says they're trying to get views. Who the fuck is not getting views on a podcast? You always want views. I thought it'd be a great He's trying to do what he's doing. He's trying to get views.
We just watched Don Lemon cry because he got views.
If you don't get views, you don't get money. You monetize. Why are you on? Are you on there for charity? Are you on there for the fucking health? You're on there for views. And what you're doing, you're obviously doing it for views. Because I was like, I don't want to answer that shit. Let's move on.
Yeah.
So when he's like getting for views, like as if, like I didn't get views before you came. I don't give a fuck if you did a great fucking episode. So what? I still get views. I'm fine.
And you're not living. You can't live off of just his views.
Right.
The show's been going. We do this every Tuesday for 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, I knew about Godfrey and them podcasts way before Lord Jamar was on there. So I don't know what homie tripping on.
You were doing it before me, but I've been on the show with you at least 3 years.
Yeah.
I think so. In my humble opinion, I think the flat Earth debate thing. I think most flat earthers, and I want to preface this by saying that I go by the scientists and the people I love and I trust, and what I've seen, I'm not a flat earther. I believe the Earth is round. So I want to say that first.
Well, there's proof.
But with that being said, I don't think that once you in that world, that's what it is. I think trying to bring somebody in to prove otherwise is just a show.
But my thing is, I thought it would be great to have a great debate. Like,
what's his complaint that went wrong? Because I did.
He said that we set him up to fail. Like it was our fault. We set him up to fail. Like, yeah, you set me up for fail. I said, you're a grown ass man. Right. If you didn't want to debate, I'll go. All right, fuck it. We don't have to debate. I don't care. I'm not nobody is forced to come on a podcast. You're not forced to do anything. No one forces you on an interview unless you're like promoting a movie or some shit and you got to pump some shit up. You have to do it. But nobody's forcing you. I don't. Right. I just ask. I say, hey man, yo, that would be dope. Come on here. Yeah. And then he said we set him up because before even Dave got on the video, he was like, fuck that, fuck Dave. Called him the F word and all kinds of shit. And the dude, Dave, stood his ground, was like, oh, you mad because you don't know shit?
Yeah, no, it got a little crazy.
It got crazy. I had no idea we'd get that crazy. I didn't even.
And it's funny because I reacted to that episode. I think I probably missed, I got a little bit of that, but I think I missed a majority of it because it was a really long video and I didn't want to react that long. But I do remember this episode. I just don't remember the argument.
But no, I was like, oh shit. It's like that. And he told me to cut it off in the thing, in the video I watched. He said, I told him to cut it off because he knew to cut it off. I cut it off because I know you. And I was like, as a friend, I was like, let me cut it off. But you choked up.
He implied that he made you cut it off. That he punked you into cutting it off.
Yeah, no, so that I don't like that.
Now I got punked now?
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
like
that. And that's my guy. I don't like that. But the deal is, so again, I think on that tip right there, that's when it becomes a little bit of a show.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But with that being said, you have the right to believe whatever you want to believe. We have to. What's going on with everything with me, right? So you clear. I think that it's becoming. If we could disagree respectfully,
there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. What's you and Lord Jamar?
I don't got no beef with him.
I have no
beef.
Why are you talking so spicy?
Because he's talking spicy because he's making it up. He's lying.
I didn't like. I just because I love you so. I love y'all. Yo, especially.
But I have no beef with Lord Jamar. He thinks we set him up with that stupid interview because the Earth is a shape. This fucking dumb. I don't give a fuck if the Earth is parallelogram. It doesn't affect me going from here to there. If I felt it, I go, oh shit, they're right. I don't give a fuck.
But this is.
I just wanted to see a debate.
Yeah,
you took the L. You took the L and you couldn't take the L. And then you said niggas drugged you. Nobody drugged you. I called him up and I said, yo, if this is what you think, I want to be clear. I called him up. We texted back and forth. I can show you the text. I was like, I would have never done that. The same way I bought you a 12.
You smoked the same thing he smoked?
Of course. What, you think I gave him a separate weed? From me?
I'm just asking.
He said he was out of sorts because
what the fuck was in this drink.
And then he said,
yo, the Earth is flat.
Check it out.
The Earth is flat. I don't know what's in this drink.
The Earth better be round with him. How much I paid for that McAllen?
And then he said, yo, I think Godfrey is going to go back on Vlad. Watch. He's not going to do it because I brought it up. When the fuck did I say I was going to go back on Vlad? I don't even have a beef with Vlad.
This is a point to discredit you. That's all it is.
I know, but it's corny.
But it's lies.
But I said I would address it. I didn't want to watch this shit in the first place.
You told me that.
I was like, what for?
Hold on. Let me say this to the world.
Wait, no.
They didn't even know it existed. I called Godfrey and said, yo, I watched Lord Jamar last night. He went and you said, I'm not even watching that shit.
I don't want to watch. It's because it's like, how old are we? This is like bitch shit. I'm sorry. It's bitch made shit. And his fucking fans can go fuck themselves. No, his fans can go fuck themselves. Fuck you. Unsubscribing. The guys that subscribe, fuck you. You never liked me in the first place. Don't come to my shows. Don't come to nothing. Because you come live, because you know what the fuck's going to happen. Come live with that same motherfucking energy, dude. Like, stay the fuck away from me. Stay the fuck from everything. Unsubscribe. Is this what we doing? I'm unsubscribing. You bitch. Who cares? And unsubscribe. Why are you telling me? That's bitch made shit to me.
I agree.
Who are these? These are supposed to be men here? No. Get the fuck.
I don't know, man. Because not Godfrey, but Lord Jamar do be kind of bugging sometimes, man. He was just in a whole little situation with Fat Joe. But I ain't know he was over here bugging with Godfrey like that. Godfrey is my guy. I like Godfrey. For real. And for him to be bugging with him over this whole flat earth stuff, that's your belief, homie. You can't be mad at nobody because, he told you about the debate before you came on there. You still came on there. You lost. Take that L. Hold it, homie.
Fuck out of here, man. You're supposed to be a man? And you acting like a fucking bitch? That's what's going on. It's like, dude, like I said, he's probably going to Vlad. First of all, we both called Vlad on a conference call when Vlad said what he said about the minister.
You gotta explain.
What?
You gotta explain. You're going into this and you're not explaining the whole.
Hold on, y'all going too far.
Which one?
Who the fuck do you know a dude that would say I'm undescribed? Do you know one nigga that would go I'm subscribing to you?
Yeah, his fans. I'm unsubscribing. I go, just unsubscribe.
All right, go ahead. Y'all can finish. My bad.
Because they think it's like, oh, you unsubscribe. I'll be fine.
I don't know nobody.
I don't give a fuck.
That.
But my thing is, I did Lord. Hold on. I did Lord Jamar's podcast for like 3-4 years with Raw Digger at the Black Lady Theater in fucking Brooklyn. I would take the train all the way down because it was Lord Jamar. It was Raw Digger. I wanted to be around that,
and I loved it.
And I didn't. Guess what? I didn't get paid for that shit. And then he said that he put thousands of dollars in my pocket. How the fuck are you?
Said that.
Why are you lying? You didn't put shit in my pocket because you were taking the money. And I didn't even want anything because I just like, it's Lord Jamar. I do shit for free. If you're my man, I'm gonna do shit for free. You did not put any fucking money in my pocket. Thousands? Get the fuck. I make thousands telling jokes. That's what the fuck I do.
Yes, you do.
I get thousands. You've been to my shows. Packed shows. I make thousands telling fucking jokes on the weekend. That's how I make my money.
On some big brother shit.
But he didn't pay me ever.
100%.
He would say, oh, you get this amount of money. Maybe $100. But there was a point where he wasn't giving us any money anymore, and I didn't care. You did not put money in my pocket. Stop lying. What are you doing? And another thing he said, like, okay, when I did Vlad for free. I saw his show. I said, oh, I want to get on there. When I was at SiriusXM, one of my dudes was like, yo, I know Vlad's people. I'm going to hook it up. I forgot the dude's name. I said, cool. So I got on Vlad, met Vlad. We have the same barber. I said, cool. Got on his shit. I didn't give a fuck about the money. Man, I was doing VH1 for fucking pennies. I was just looking at I just want to be exposed. So I did.
I get it.
And then eventually I was doing really well on Vlad. Then I met Jamar on there. We would do stuff together. Then Vlad said, hey, man, if you want to ever guest host like Lunel and some of them did, I'll pay you. He eventually said, I'll pay you if you want to do that. And I didn't do that. I said, nah, I don't really have time to do that. But Vlad, me and Vlad, we all talked. Then here's what happened. During the COVID, I did Vlad on Zoom, because we couldn't go into the studios. And I was doing a new video with Vlad, doing new videos with Vlad, just trying to stay relevant. I did my thing. Vlad called me and said, hey, man, is everything cool? I said, yeah, everything's cool. What's up? Like, I didn't know what was going on with this whole minister shit. I didn't know. So then people were DMing me, man, you gonna still be tap dancing for Vlad and shit. Fuck that dude. And I didn't know I was like, what the fuck's going on? Then Elijah Farrakhan sent me a voice DM and said, beloved brother.
Shout out to Elijah Farrakhan.
He said, Elijah Farrakhan, he said, brother. When he said beloved, I said, oh, shit. He said,
That's
beloved, listen, we would like to talk to you, the minister and all of us. We would like to talk to you respectfully. We love what you do, brother. We're on your side. And, being from Chicago, I used to go see him. I used to go to the Savior's Day when I was 18.
Yeah.
So they go, brother, we would love to talk to you, blah, blah, blah. So Rizza Islam had my back, whatever. Then West Coast Cam from LA, he's the muscle of FO. He goes, yo, God, he makes me a video, say, Godfrey, man, we fuck with you in the West Coast. Yo, we got to talk to you. Then Royce the 5'9", then my son, the General. They were all DMing me. I said, what is going on? So then when I found out what he did, me and Lord Jamar was like, yo, we got to talk to, we called Vlad and talked to him about it and say, hey, man, why don't I think you should give the guy, Mr. an apology, blah, blah, blah. And then he was like, well, I already gave an apology. We said, we read the apology. You issued it like you were fucking Walgreens, man. It was like a company. We're sorry that this happened.
Terrorists.
Yeah. And then he said, well, I want to sit down with the minister. And everybody was like, who the fuck are you to want to sit down? We don't even get to sit down with him. So that happened. And then he stood on 10 toes. And then Lord Jamar on the phone said, you know what? Fuck it then. We going to go our way. You go your way. And I went with him. I said, yeah. Because I thought it was the right thing to do if he's not going to apologize. And then I said, Nick Cannon apologized when he insulted your people, when you felt insulted. When Nick Cannon, they all apologized, but you can't apologize when it comes to our leaders. You can't apologize. I don't give a fuck if it's Al Sharpton. It's a black man. And so you're making money off of us, but you can't apologize to, in this situation.
Right.
All we're good for is, but I didn't have a beef with him. it's okay to be like, all right, we stand on business. But even though I know Vlad said a couple things about me, but I didn't even answer. I was like, I don't have a beef with the guy, man. It's just that we have different opinions about certain things. And I went about my business.
Anybody got a problem with Minister Farrakhan, it's a beef.
And then listen. And then from there, he says, "Oh yeah, I think he's going to go back on Vlad." I said, "I never said that. I'm never going black. I don't." He said he's doing some. He's talking to him now. That's just what grade are we in? What grade are you in, bro? I was like, I'm not going back on there because if I did, it would ruin everything I stood for. People would be like, "What the fuck? Why the fuck would I do that?"
So to be honest with you, right, on surface of what you're saying, I don't see it. I thought it was some underlying shit that the rest of us are not privy to because it does not make sense what he's doing right now.
It doesn't make sense.
Is it something that we don't know about? Because it's not.
Because he could easily.
It's not adding up, and that's Lord. I argue for you because everybody be like, yo, he ain't the best one, and I don't agree with that. I think Brand Nubian are all three different MCs.
I always respected Brand Nubian. I never said anything about it.
However,
I've never done anything.
I always thought it was some
him.
Underlying shit.
I would be on his.
I
did be on his podcast because I would be on his podcast because it's Lord. I've done nothing to him. Just this debate is what all this silly shit is going. If you're
this
doing
is
it
what
for
it
views,
is, then
you're doing it for views. But I'm like, it's just weird. Like, huh? You know?
Yeah. Okay. I ain't gonna react to the whole video because it's like 30 minutes long. But yo, I want to give my little rebuttal on that. So yeah, like I said a while ago, I reacted to Godfrey and Lord Jamar on the same podcast. As a matter of fact, Lord Jamar was on Godfrey's podcast about the flat earth thing. He got on there, got into a debate with somebody and lost. You know, he has this real thick belief in the flat earth thing. So he was giving his whole logic behind it. I reacted to it. I did not know that they ended up getting into a beef. I didn't know. See, I got to go find out what Jamar was saying and what was his issue, because the only thing I could see is him having an issue is because he lost. You know, he lost that debate on the flat earth thing, and the guy proved him to be wrong. But I don't know how they got to this point. Like I said, man, Godfrey is my guy. I like Godfrey. He be doing some funny stuff. And Lord Jamar, man, I like Jamar for certain things, but sometimes, man, he be bugging out a little bit and doing a lot extra. So how do y'all feel about it, man? You think Lord Jamar be doing extra stuff? Do you think that he should be into a beef right now with Godfrey over a whole flat earth thing? That's your belief. That's his belief. What do y'all think? Let's talk about it in the comments section. It's your boy Kaotic One, and this is the KMHP TV YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you'll be alerted when we drop these videos. You feel me? And until the next video, I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.